The following is transcribed.
Welcome to the Bat-Supe Swell Prizes Saga, REHEATED. With a new partner providing items for the Swell Prizes department, it's beginning to look like things couldn't be going better. In fact, we're about to unveil a brand new Swell Prize, and so far all's quiet on the disaster front. So, what are we waiting for? Time to break open a Swell Prize featuring lots of veiled caution, plenty of justifiable paranoia, and age-inappropriate information galore! Maybe joining up with a top-secret military contractor after a series of, disasters wasn't such a bad idea after all. Is it safe to give the all-clear? We'll find out after this important message.
Greetings from the Reciprocal News Anchor Desk with one of the stories we're bringing you tonight. I'm Scoop Digger. Neither rain nor snow nor dark of night can stop the mail service, but something is sure slowing it down in parts of the country at the moment. Mailing a letter from Portland, Maine to Portland, Oregon? According to the latest statistics, that trip should take about 3 days. But many distraught postal customers say it's taking a lot longer than that, in some cases up to 2 weeks. And it's not just east to west mail service. Try mailing something from Springfield, Minnesota to Springfield, Louisiana, and you might be in for a long wait as well. In a statement released by Postmaster General Norman Vellup, the Postal Service is aware of the slowdown and is launching an investigation to discover and correct the issue. Meanwhile, he says, quote, "We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience, but try to remember it wasn't that long ago that your letters were being delivered over the Rocky Mountains on the back of a donkey, so lighten up, okay?" Unquote. We'll have more on this story tonight. In the meantime, from the Reciprocal News Anchor Desk, I'm Scoop Digger. What? I'm not supposed to say anything here.
Curtain. Music.
Gang, it's great to have friends in high places. Yes, sir. Like the folks who helped us discover the team at Codename Slingshot. Boy, oh boy. Since we started partnering with them for our Swell Prizes, we're getting more and more new stuff and even higher quality than anything we ever had before. It pays to have a top-secret unknown military contractor you can only refer to by a code name because certain people know where your family lives on your side when you're looking for fun, innovative, and educational Swell Prizes. And that's just what you're getting inside specially marked cans of never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe. It's like the old saying says, fellows and girls, don't look a gift horse in the mouth or it might just kick you in yours. So keep peeling and mailing those labels in so you can get your new and improved Bat-Supers Club membership kits. Don't miss out on the fun, gang. It's the kind of fun you can only get from Bat-Supe, available wherever fine podcasts are sold. You never know what's inside a Trojan horse. Gang, we're proud to report that the ranks of the Bat-Supers Club have swollen to unexpected heights. Yes, sir. Thanks to you getting the word out about our new and improved Bat-Supers membership kits, chock full of goodies from top-secret military contractor known only as Codename Slingshot, it seems like everybody wants to be a member. If you haven't joined up yet, just peel the label off a specially marked can of never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe, which is available wherever fine podcasts are sold. Fill it out and mail it in. Your Bat-Supers Club membership kit comes inside a Neato Keto special tin in the shape of a Batarang launcher. It even has a working trigger mechanism. Well, inside, you'll find the Batman Detective Kit with real fingerprint powder, the Superman Laser Vision Magnifying Glass, the Batman Night Vision Mini Flashlight with 3 different modes, Robin's special see-around corner mirror set, and our handy educational books, Batman's Guide to Basic and Advanced Electronics Control and Batman's Guide to Using High Voltage to Wire the Batcave, and a neato bag of electronic components to boot. There's so much more, too. And don't forget the extra special Bat-Supe Petri dish that's sure to come in handy when we start sending out our very next Swell Prize. And we'll give you the details on that next time. So make sure you're listening, gang. What you don't know won't hurt you, that you know of.
Well, it looks like the new membership kit has gotten off to a solid, and more importantly, safe start. So what's next for the Bat-Supers? Here's a hint. It's small enough to fit inside a Petri dish. While you're pondering that, it's time for a Bat-Supe extra helping. Try as he might, Superman just can't give the police department a sense of urgency about protecting the museum. Maybe that's because he's trying to convince them as Clark Kent. Can he go it alone and protect the kryptonite? Let's find out in Part 3 of The Scarlet Widow, as originally broadcast on September 28th, 1945.
Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman. And today, as Clark Kent, he hopes to find some way of preventing the Scarlet Widow's henchmen from removing the fragment of kryptonite from the museum vault. We'll learn what happens in a moment. But right now, let's join our good friend, Dan McCullough.
Well, here it is Friday, Pep Gang, and I want to tell you about something big. A wonderful offer Kellogg's Pep is making you so that you can send for it over the weekend. This terrific offer by Kellogg's Pep is a real aluminum sundial wristwatch with a regular strap for your wrist. Think of it, a small, compact sundial you can wear right on your wrist to tell time by the sun. You see, this beautiful instrument is about as big around as the usual wristwatch with clear-cut numbers on its face. It lies flat on your wrist until you're ready to use it. Then, you just raise the shadow hand or pointer and aim it due north. The shadow of the pointer will fall on the dial, showing the hour of the day. You can tell time by the sun, just as old-time pirates and adventurers and explorers did in the days before clocks. Yet, this up-to-date 1945 model timepiece is such a handsome thing to own, every kid will want one just as soon as the word gets out. You can use it for playing games or in serious scouting or hiking. Believe me, you'll be mighty glad to have one of these swell sundial wristwatches for your very own. Now, here's how you get one. Just send in 2 box tops marked top from packages of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep, along with 10 cents in cash, and your name and address clearly printed to Superman, Box 157, Battle Creek, Michigan. Let me repeat that for you. Send in 2 box tops marked top from packages of Kellogg's Pep, along with 10 cents in cash, and your name and address clearly printed to Superman, Box 157, Battle Creek, Michigan. And hurry, gang, be the first in your neighborhood to own a real sundial wristwatch.
And now, The Adventures of Superman. When Dr. Whistler, chief meteorologist at the Metropolis Museum, suddenly died, Superman feared that a piece of kryptonite locked in the museum's vault might fall into the hands of his enemies. The kryptonite was a fragment of the former planet on which Superman had been born, and it had the strange power to rob the Man of Steel of all his strength when he approached within 10 feet of it. That Superman's fears were well-founded, we learned when we met a woman known only as the Scarlet Widow. In an attempt to gain possession of the kryptonite, the widow arranged it so that her Cockney assistant, Sniggers, got through a cordon of police surrounding the museum and forced one of the officers to lead him into the museum basement at knife point. Kent, who had been lured from the entrance of the building, returned to find the policeman missing. Instantly, the X-ray vision of Superman penetrated into the basement. As Clark Kent, he gave Sergeant Mulrooney the answer.
Somebody got into the museum and took Halloran with him. He's in the basement now, at the vault. He's a little fellow, and Halloran is sitting in a chair, handcuffed.
In the basement of the museum?
Yes, the little fellow's trying to open the vault. He's after the kryptonite. Come on, Sergeant. He went in the side entrance.
Yeah, how would you be knowing all this?
Never mind, come on. Take my word for it, I know what I'm talking about.
Well, that I doubt, meaning no offense.
I'll prove it to you, come on. Around to the side entrance.
Faith, and why would a man be after breaking into a museum in the dead of night? Answer me that one, Mr. Kent.
Because there's something valuable in there. All right. Here's the door.
Is there a bell that we can ring for the watchman?
The door's unlocked.
Now I'm convinced that you're... Saints alive, it is unlocked. Now, how could that be?
The thief went in this way. Come on.
Faith, and would you look at this place? Dark as a graveyard. And them white statues standing there like ghosts. Wait till I get me flashlight working. Now to find the watchman.
Never mind him. We've got to get downstairs before the thief gets away with the kryptonite. This way.
Kryptonite? Oh, so that's what it is it?
Yes.
You believe that wild yarn in the papers about a piece of a meteor that can knock out a Superman, huh? Now, if that ain't a funny one.
Not at all funny, Sergeant.
It's malarkey, that's what it is.
No, it isn't.
Look now, is that why the inspector put us to guard this place tonight?
Yes, and it's a
Don't move, Harry. Shoot.
What the...
Somebody's behind us.
Don't move. He got a gun. What you fellers do here? How you get it? Oh, the police.
Yeah, police. Who are you?
Svensson, I am watchman. How you coming here?
Stop pointing that gun at us. We got in through the delivery door that you forgot to lock.
Hey, no, forget. Hey, look, and they check every hour.
There, you see, Sergeant? Somebody did get in here, and he's in the basement now. Come on, and keep your voices down.
Someone else is here.
Yes, down at the vault. Come on, Sergeant.
You'd better come along, too, Swell.
Come.
You know, you may be right at that, Kent. If the watchman's sure he locked that door.
Quiet.
Someone must have stuck a gun in Halloran's back and forced him inside.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, only it wasn't a gun. It was a knife.
Yeah. How would you be knowing that?
Nobody could come in here.
Right, Scott. He's got it.
Who's got what?
Why you stop for?
I saw I saw the stairs just ahead. Come on, let's go. Hurry.
Now. Take it easy, Kent.
As you like that, Copper?
Listen.
I got the new revolver and he's his part.
Kent.
Jump in here, Winnie. Is some feller involved?
Quiet, Svensson. Come on. Let's sneak in closer.
Now, it is here must be the box that we wanted. He's Lord Levy, lad.
Hold it, Kent.
You a rum-looking policeman, though. Sitting there with your own blinking handcuffs on.
He's got Halloran, all right. They're in that room right ahead. You see his flash going on and off?
Yes, I see it.
That's his vault room.
I wonder if she could have been fooling you about what's in this here box.
Now, look, Swenson.
She's smart.
When we get to the door of that room, you and I'll shine our flashlights inside. But if there's any shooting to be done, let me do it. You understand?
Yeah, I know.
All right, come on, Kent.
Okay.
And mind, walk quiet.
Oh, I know she wouldn't fool me, but he won't hurt nobody if I takes a little peek, will he?
I'll peek him.
Wait, Sergeant.
What? What are you stopping for, Kent?
I can't go any further.
What's this here? It goes green, it does. Just like she said. And it's almost like a blooming dynamo.
What's the matter, Kent? Are you scared?
Yes. I mean, no. Not of the man.
All right, you stay here if you're scared. Come on, Swenson.
Yeah, hey, Cobb. No, don't. You'll endanger Halloran.
Go my arm, Kent.
Oh!
Why, who's that? Oh, you
Shut up,
You
fool.
step on me, no.
Shut up. All right, now. Come on, boy.
Now, you don't. You take one step and I'll cut this Bobby's heart out, I will.
Hold it. Hey, listen, you.
Now, you listen to me. I'm standing right behind your pal with me knife in his back, see? You take one step and I'll push it through his heart.
Jump in here, Minnie.
You'd better not. We've got this museum surrounded. You ain't got a chance to get away.
Oh, yes, I have. Me and Miss Bobby's going to walk out of this here museum, and you and them blokes outside is going to let us, as your pal is in Devon.
What? Why, you...
Come back, Sergeant. You've got to do as he says.
Are you crazy too, Kent?
No.
Let him walk out with Halloran and whatever he stole out the vault.
Listen, your duty is to save Halloran's life. This fellow will let him go as soon as he thinks he has a safe start on us. Besides, I know where he's going.
This knife is just hitching in me hand. What's it going to be?
You say you know where he's going, Kent?
Why, I promise I'll get back whatever he stole. I'll take full responsibility with Inspector Henderson, too. Go on, tell him you'll do it, Sergeant. Tell him.
Well, okay, Kent. But you'll have to answer to the inspector like you say.
I will.
All right, then. We'll let you out, you low-livered skunk. But if you so much as harm one hair of Halloran's head, it'll be too bad for you.
I thought you'd see it my way. Listen, then. Turn around and walk back upstairs. We'll be right behind you, me with this knife in the Bobby's back. Now start walking.
Come on, Kent. You too, Swenson.
Up on your feet and walk, Bobby. When you get to the museum entrance, you say to your police blokes to let us through, see? And no tricks if you want to see your pal alive again.
Followed by the wary Sniggers and his police hostage, Clark Kent, Sergeant Mulrooney, and Svensson moved through the dark museum to the side entrance. Does Kent really intend to allow Sniggers to escape with the kryptonite? We'll return in a moment for the startling climax of today's episode. But first, here again is your announcer.
Say, gang, this is the last chance I'll have this week to tell you about the wonderful Kellogg's Pep offer that's going on right now. It's a modern, up-to-date sundial wristwatch that enables you to tell time by the sun easily and quickly. And what a beautiful instrument this all-aluminum timepiece is. Now, it's about as big around as the usual wristwatch with a regular strap that holds it snug and flat on your wrist. When you're ready to use it, just lift the shadow hand or pointer and aim it due north. The sun's rays will make the shadow of the pointer fall on the dial, showing the hour of the day. You'll want to wear this watch whenever you're out of doors on hikes or on boats, or when you're playing secret games with the gang. You can set a time for meeting like, meet me when the shadow falls at 5. Boy, what a lot of fun you and the rest of the kids will have with this sundial wristwatch. Yes, sir, you'll get a great kick out of it. And you can get one easily, gang. Here's how. Just send in 2 box tops marked top from packages of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep, along with 10 cents in cash and your name and address clearly printed to Superman, Box 157, Battle Creek, Michigan. Listen again so that you'll get it right. Just send 2 box tops marked top from packages of Kellogg's Pep, along with 10 cents in cash, and your name and address clearly printed to Superman, Box 157, Battle Creek, Michigan. Be the first in your neighborhood to own a modern sundial wristwatch.
And now, back to the adventures of Superman. Persuaded by Clark Kent, Sergeant Mulrooney has permitted Sniggers to leave the museum and pass safely through the police guard. Carrying the lead box containing the kryptonite, and with his knife threatening a handcuffed policeman, Sniggers proceeded 6 blocks up a dark street, where he ordered Halloran to return to the museum. Then the little cockney took to his heels. Meanwhile, Kent has slipped away from the sergeant and resumed his true identity of Superman, and is now hovering high above the fleeing Sniggers.
There he goes. He's got the kryptonite. Got to take him by surprise. Grab the box before he sees me, before he can open it. Mustn't scare him or he might drop it. Down behind him, slowly. Slowly. He mustn't hear me. Slower still. Easy. Almost got him now. He hasn't heard me yet. He just doesn't turn around.
Hey, what was
He
that?
heard me. He sees me. Down to him. Down. There. I got you now. I want that box. Come on, give it to me. Oh, drop it. The kryptonite rolled out.
You dropped out of the sky, you did. I see you. I know you are. You're Superman.
The kryptonite. Put it back in the lead box. Hurry. I can't stand.
Oh, look at you. Staggering like a drunk you are.
The kryptonite. Put it back.
Put it back, nothing, so it was right.
Please.
This stuff knocks you out, it does. Law ain't your sight. Blimey. Now, will you look at that? Passed out cold, he did. My eye, that was another squeak. Here, I'd better get this thing back in the box and get out of here quick. There we are. Now, wait a minute, Sniggers, me lad. Why don't we take this here Superman to the widow, too? See, now, won't the widow like that? Superman and the stuff to finish him off, too. I'll drag him to the street. A pint of taxi cab. My drunk friend coming from a masquerade party, I'll say. Sniggers, you got a knob on you. The widow's going to be mighty pleased and generous with the pound note she is. Come on. Come on, Mr. Superman, your Royal Highness.
Chortling with glee, the little cockney drags the inert Superman through the dark street. The Man of Steel's eyes are closed. His head rests on his chest, and his red cape trails in the gutter like a broken wing. What will happen? Is this the end of the once mighty Superman? Don't miss Monday's dramatic episode, fellows and girls. Tune in, same time, same station for The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday. Same time, same station, by the makers of that super delicious cereal, Kellogg's Pep. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC publications.
And now, faster than a speeding bullet. It's part 4 of The Scarlet Widow, as originally broadcast on October 1st, 1945.
Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman. And today, with the Man of Steel robbed of all consciousness by the glowing fragment of the planet Krypton, the little Cockney Sniggers is planning a startling surprise for the Scarlet Widow. We'll join him in a moment. But right now, here's Dan McCullough with some exciting news.
You know, gang, I just can't get over being excited about that modern, streamlined sundial wristwatch Kellogg's Pep is putting out. And you'll be excited, too, when you get your watch. You'll like that shiny aluminum dial and that smart-looking strap for your wrist so much that, well, you'll put that sundial wristwatch right on and you'll wear it all day long. Then you can tell time by the sun wherever you are. It's so simple, you just lift the pointer and aim it due north. The sun's rays will make the shadow of the pointer fall on the dial, and that shows you the hour of the day. Tear off the 2 box tops, and be sure you get the ones marked top, along with 10 cents in cash, and your name and address clearly printed to Superman, Box 157, Battle Creek, Michigan. Make a note of that address. It's Superman, Box 157, Battle Creek, Michigan, and send in right away. Get your smart-looking sundial wristwatch from P.E.P. Pep, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek.
And now, The Adventures of Superman. The one thing in the world which Superman fears, a piece of green glowing kryptonite from the shattered planet on which he was born, and which has the power to rob him of all his great strength, has been stolen from its vault in the Metropolis Museum. Superman followed the thief, a little Cockney named Sniggers, but when he seized him on a nearby street, Sniggers dropped the lead box containing the kryptonite. The box sprang open, and the strange rays emanating from within overpowered the Man of Steel. Delighted with his good fortune, Sniggers seized the limp, unconscious Superman by the collar. And as we continue now, he is dragging him through a dark street, intent on finding a taxicab and taking Superman and the kryptonite to his employer, the dangerous woman known as the Scarlet Widow. Listen.
Lord blimey. This here Superman is heavy, he is. If I could only get him to the corner and find a hack. I'll tend to drive him, my friend, in the fancy costume. Took a net too many at the masquerade party, he did. Well, the widow will be glad to see him, eh? Him and the green shining stuff in this here box. Sniggers, she say, there's £100 for you. £100, nothing. This night's work is worth £1,000, it is. Here. Now, who's coming? It's a blooming policeman. Curse the luck, I can't let him find me. He know what happened at the museum tonight. He might even be looking for me now. I'll have to leave Superman here and up it through this alley. The widow'll have to be satisfied with this here box she sent me for. Hello, Mr. Superman. I'll be seeing you again, I will.
Leaving Superman sprawled across the dark sidewalk, the little Cockney darts into an alley, the box of kryptonite clutched tightly under his arm, as a blue-coated policeman patrolling his beat spies the inert Man of Steel and quickens his steps.
Hey, just watch this. Sorry. And would you look at the outlandish clothes on him? Freedom. There don't seem to be nothing wrong with him. Drunk he must be from some fancy ball or masquerade party. Come on now, wake up. Wake up, I say. If you won't, well, then my club to the thought of your feet will make you. Oh, you're coming too, are you?
Oh, what? Where?
What is where, indeed? Can you think this sidewalk is a feather bed?
Huh?
Sidewalk. Why? Well, where am I? Are you asking me now? Oh. Cold is a fine thing, a young gentleman like yourself getting drunk and passing out in the street.
What? I'm not drunk. Oh, wait a minute. I remember. Oh, I'm still dizzy.
Here now, don't be falling down again.
No, I'm all right. Officer, where did the little man go?
Oh, a little man, is he?
Yes, he speaks with a Cockney accent. Where is he?
Sure, he must have flown away with the pink elephant and the purple cow.
Oh, I'm serious.
Now listen to me, lad.
I tell you, a little Englishman was here. He had a lead box with the piece of kryptonite. He stole it from the Metropolis Museum. We've got to find him, officer, and get it back.
Now, you listen to me, young fella, and take yourself off to bed.
No, you...
I don't want to have to run you in.
Good heavens, how can I make you understand? I still feel weak. I don't know if I can get off the ground.
Off the ground, he said. I've heard enough. And patient as a saint I've been. I'm giving you fair warning, me lad.
Now, look.
If you're not gone from here before I reach the patrol box, I'll be calling the wagon for you, and you'll sleep the night in the cell.
Now, wait a minute.
I'll be gone.
But, officer...
On your way. It's ashamed of yourself you can be.
Oh, you won't believe me. I've got to go after that kryptonite myself. I've got to find that little thief. I must. Now, the museum is behind me. I know he didn't go that way. So I look in this direction. Up! And away!
Leaping into a starry sky, Superman streaks above the quiet, night-filled streets, searching desperately for Sniggers. Almost the length of Metropolis he ranges. And then back, and then from west to east and back again. Calling on his powerful muscles for speed and yet more speed. But the little Cockney and the kryptonite have disappeared. Then, finally, as the first crimson fingers of dawn pluck at the gray curtain of the horizon, the Man of Steel admits defeat, and his heart, filled with a fear such as he has never known before, turns toward police headquarters to seek aid. Meanwhile, in a magnificent, ornately furnished penthouse apartment atop one of the city's most exclusive residence buildings, the ominous thing which Superman fears is swiftly taking shape. On a white velvet sofa sits a tall, gaunt, ugly woman clothed in a flaming scarlet gown. Her hands, long and withered, the nails gleaming scarlet, stroke two black tailless cats which crouch on either side of her, their eyes fixed on a square leaden box which rests on a graceful pedestal of marble. The woman's small, piercing black eyes are fixed hungrily, gloatingly on the same box. And now she, the Scarlet Widow, known as the most dangerous woman in the world, speaks to Sniggers, the Cockney, who stands at the pedestal, an eager look on his sly, ferret-like face.
Take the kryptonite from its box, Sniggers. I wish to see it and hear it.
Lord blimey, Widow. How many times have you got to see it? It ain't changed now.
I love to see it. More than that, I love to hear the sound it makes. The sound of power.
Well, I don't. But everyone to his own taste, I says.
Take it from its box. Set it on the pedestal.
Well, I'll get me gloves on. This stuff burns, it does. No, I don't understand you, Widow.
You'll understand when the money blows in.
Oh, it will, eh? I suppose it'll blow in that there window, will it? What I wants to know
See
is
how beautifully it glows. Hear the lovely sound it makes. Like beautiful music.
Music? Ain't like no music I ever heard. Now, look here, Widow. I risked my life for this blooming stuff tonight, I did. What I wants to know is what's it worth.
Enough for both of us, Sniggers.
How? Where's it going to come from?
From that piece of kryptonite.
But how? How? The stuff ain't more valuable than gold, is it?
Much more valuable than gold, Sniggers, because of what it can do to Superman.
On account of it can knock him out?
Exactly. Put the kryptonite back in its box now. It's disturbing my pet. There.
I don't get it. I don't understand why the stuff's better than gold. On account of it can put Superman to sleep.
Perhaps it can put him to sleep forever.
So what? What I want to know is, how's it going to put English pounds into my pocket?
You're a fool, Sniggers.
Yeah.
Don't you know that some of the most brilliant and powerful criminals in the world saw their great plans ruined, went to jail, all because of Superman?
Oh, sure, I knows that. Blokes like the Teufel and the Vulture and Papa Rausch and the one they calls the Laugher. I read about him in a magazine.
Exactly. Think what it would mean to such men if Superman were put out of the way forever.
No, I don't see how it would mean much to him. They're in jail.
You'll see very shortly, Sniggers.
When?
This very morning, perhaps at any moment, we'll have some visitors. They'll restore the Scarlet Widow to her former glory. They will bring money.
Money, eh?
A great deal of money. The days of scrimping and petty schemes to steal a few thousand are over. I'll be able to have everything again, everything. And their money and my brains and influence will give me power such as even I have never had before.
That listens good to me, Widow. Who's the visitors we're expecting?
They should be here very soon now.
Someone's at the door.
Don't be alarmed, Sniggers.
It might be the bobbies.
We would have been warned if it were the police. Come.
Come where?
To admit our visitors, of course.
Oh.
They're the ones I told you about. They're very impatient, but not as impatient as I. Come, Sniggers, and prepare yourself for a big surprise.
Her gaunt, bony face lit with eagerness, the Scarlet Widow hurries to the door, followed by Sniggers. Who are her mysterious visitors? We'll return in a moment to learn more about them. But first, here again is your announcer.
Say, gang, suppose you're out on a hike sometime, and you want to know about what time it is, whether you ought to be starting back or not. Well, you can tell the hour of the day by the sun if you've got a modern sundial wristwatch, the kind Kellogg's Pep is putting out. Sure, you just lift the pointer on that shiny aluminum dial and aim it due north. Then see where the sun's rays make the shadow of the pointer fall on the dial, and that's the hour of the day. Mighty handy, isn't it? Mighty smart looking, too. The dial is about as big around as a regular wristwatch, and there's a swell strap to hold it flat to your wrist. Now, here's the easy way you can get your sundial wristwatch. Ask Mother to get a couple of packages of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. Tear off the 2 box tops, be sure you get the ones marked top, and send them in along with 10 cents in cash and your name and address clearly printed to Superman, Box 157, Battle Creek, Michigan. Let me give you that again. Send 2 Kellogg's Pep box tops, the ones marked top, and 10 cents in cash, and your full name and address to Superman, Box 157, Battle Creek, Michigan. And remember, this offer will be on for only a short time, so better hop to it. Have Mom get you some Pep today so that you can send for your modern sundial wristwatch. Remember the name, it's P-E-P, Pep, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek.
And now, back to the adventures of Superman. In her ornately furnished penthouse apartment in Metropolis, where Sniggers has brought the stolen kryptonite, the woman known as the Scarlet Widow is opening the door to her mysterious visitors. 4 men, their coat collars above their chins and their hats pulled low over their eyes, silently enter the apartment. The door closes behind them. One by one, they remove their hats. A faint smile plays about the Scarlet Widow's thin lips as she greets them.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm indeed very happy to see each of you.
Who are the 4 men assembled in the Scarlet Widow's apartment? The little Cockney Sniggers stares at them in frank amazement, as still silent, they file into the drawing room where the deadly piece of kryptonite rests in its lead box on the marble pedestal. Who are they, and what plan has the widow in mind? Fellows and girls, Superman has never been in such peril, so don't miss a word of tomorrow's exciting episode. Tune in, same time, same station, for the adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman, brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC Publications. Say, gang, is Mom standing guard over the sugar bowl these days? Well, when she gives you Kellogg's Raisin 40% bran flakes for breakfast, you can go easy on her precious supply of sugar, because those honey delicious raisins just naturally add their own sweetening. The toasty fresh flakes are crisper, too. Yes, sir, Kellogg's happy combination of fruit and cereal is a natural for mighty good eating. Ask Mom to get you some Kellogg's Raisin 40% bran flakes. Remember, made by Kellogg's.
Well, that'll wrap up this edition of the Bat-Supe Swell Prizes saga, Reheated. Thank you for listening. Be sure to listen next time, fellows and girls, as we'll discover what the new Swell Prize is and find out just who all those men are in the lair of the Scarlet Widow. Until then, up, and away!
The record of famous charlatans and frauds is cluttered with the names of those who have earned their living by pretending to be psychic. And there are men, like Mr. Harry Price, who have devoted their lives to exposing the fraudulence of that claim. But even Mr. Price himself has never been able to solve the riddle of the woman named Eileen Garrett, the woman who knew things which no living person could have told her.
It was dawn on the morning of October 5th, 1930. In the skies over the town of Beauvais, France, the British dirigible R-101 was cruising through a heavy fog. Those early risers who chanced to be in the streets of Beauvais saw through the heavy mists the vague, cigar-shaped outlines of the dirigible as she moved lazily along her course. And a moment later, they witnessed the sudden and terrible catastrophe. It was over in an instant. The R-101 was now but 1,000 fragments of burning wreckage falling earthward. An investigation was ordered to determine the cause of the dirigible's tragic fate. It was conducted in great secrecy, and finally, the officer in charge of the investigation prepared a report, a highly confidential report.
There can be no doubt, sir, that the R-101 and her crew were the victims of gross incompetence on the part of those responsible for her construction. Her elevator jammed as the result of the use of faulty materials, and our much-vaunted combination of carbon and hydrogen, which we have kept so secret, proved to be not only a bad fuel, but a highly hazardous one. If the truth
and thus,
should be revealed,
the true story of the crash of the R-101 became a military secret of the First Order. At least, that is what the investigating officer assumed. But one night, after he had returned to London, he dropped into a tavern for a glass of ale. Sitting at the bar beside him was a man engaged in earnest conversation with his drinking companion.
Gross incompetence, that's what it was. You know what they were using for fuel? Some fool combination of carbon and hydrogen.
The officer put down his glass and tapped the man sharply on the shoulder.
may I ask your name, sir?
Me name? Why, it's Garrett, that's what it is.
I'm very much afraid, Mr. Garrett, that I'm going to have to order your arrest as a spy. The information you were imparting to your friend is a military secret. Heaven knows how you laid hands on it.
I can tell you how I laid hands on it, sir. I got it from your wife. She's what you might call psychic, sir. She told me all about the R-101. Only it wasn't her talking. It was the voice of Lieutenant Irwin talking through her.
And then Garrett proceeded to describe how 3 days after the crash of the R-101, his wife had claimed to be under the control of what she called an entity, the disembodied voice of the late Flight Lieutenant H.C. Irwin.
Useful lift too small. Elevator jammed. Gross lift badly computed. This exorbitant scheme of carbon and hydrogen absolutely wrong.
Every fact included in the officer's confidential report had come slowly and haltingly from the lips of Mrs. Garrett. And to this day, no amount of investigation has disproved Mrs. Garrett's claim that she had obtained her knowledge from the dead flight commander. A claim incredible, but true.